Hello everyone, welcome back to Dental Posts, and I hope you're having a great day out there in video land. And it's nice to speak to you a lot again, and thank you for welcoming me into your house. But I was wondering, if you have dentures, what do you do if they keep falling out? Well, let's check it out. Well, tell you what, if you have a problem with your dentures, then the way to do it is with things that secure your dentures in. But before we get into those three things, just remember the three things that I'd like you to do for me if you can. That's subscribe, notification, and like. If you can do those three things for me, fantastic. I'll be able to continue producing these fine, upstanding videos. I'm sure that's not what you're thinking, but anyway. So, subscribe, notification, and like. That's all I'd like you to do for me if you can help me with that. So, what we're going to talk about, things that you can use to secure dentures if you use dentures. It's a little bit different from dental tools, which we've been looking at for the last little while. Now, the three things that we have are fixodent, that's one of them. Poligrip is the other one, and the other one's called seabond. So let's start with fixodent, shall we? Now, how to use fixodent? It's a denture adhesive, it says, and it says this. It says before fitting dentures or applying any fixodent denture adhesive, please ensure your dentures are clean and thoroughly dry. Well, that makes sense, doesn't it? Start by applying fixodent dentures in a series of small dots or strips. Always start with a small amount and do not apply adhesive too close to the edge of dentures. Now, I can tell you, I have started using fixodent, and that's one of the first things I realized. The first time I used it, I kind of put a little bit too much on, and the next thing you had this adhesive all over the place, except where I wanted it to be. So that's good warning. If you're going to use that for dentures, make sure that you just put a small amount. Rather start off with a little bit too little than a little bit too much, if you know what I mean. So when fitting dentures, press them firmly in place and hold the dip. If adhesive uses out, which happened to me, you've used too much. Well, you'll work that out now. The advantage of using fixodent denture adhesive over denture strips is that you have more control over where you apply the adhesive. That's true. You should find one application of denture adhesive a day is sufficient. If you find that you regularly need to apply more than this to keep your dentures in place, now this is quite a good warning to keep in place. You might want to consult your dentist to address the way that they fit. So if you find that you're using fixodent too much or a few times through the day, there's obviously a problem. You're probably better to see your dentist. They may need to refit your dentures for you. Anyway, good advice to us, whether we for dentures or normal teeth or whatever, is make sure we visit our dentist regular, every 6 months, to make sure that your teeth that you've got work okay, and of course the dentures they're fitting correctly as well. Now, the other one is this one here. It's called seabond. Now, seabond is the strips. Remember I mentioned earlier about more control over the strips? Well, the strips is quite useful as well because they have a different kind of application. They work in a different way. Now, the strips is formulated with a special adhesive derived from kelp. There you go, I didn't know that. The adhesive power of seabond is activated and strengthened by moisture in the mouth. Paste weakens over time, while seabond will maintain hold over time. The difference with the new product is an extra layer of adhesive on top of the seal. When the extra adhesive layer comes in contact with water saliva, it immediately activates to create instant hold. The seal then maintains a strong hold throughout the day as the adhesive is moistened by saliva in the mouth. The comfort is generated from the wafer-thin fleece and the cushioning effect of the adhesive, which provides a soft seal against the gums. So that's seabond. And you get two types. You get obviously a strip for the bottom and a strip for the top. So if you go out to buy it, don't just grab a box off the counter. Make sure that whichever box you get has is for either for the top or the bottom. Now I made that mistake because I have tried it. I went and got some. I actually got what I should have been for the bottom of the mouth, and I've had to cut them to make them fit to the top of the mouth. So a little bit of a faux pas there, as they say. Now the last one is poligrip. Now poligrip is very similar to fixodent, but it's called poligrip ultra fixative cream rather than adhesive. So there's a slight difference, I suppose. Now it works the same way. It says apply and dry your dentures. Apply a small amount of poligrip in short strips, not too close to the denture ridge, which is the same as the other one. Rinse the mouth before inserting dentures. Firmly press into place, hold firm, bite down for a few seconds to secure. Do not apply more than once a day. And of course, the same warning again. If you find that you happen to use them more than once a day, you probably have a bad fitting denture and you need to have that checked by the dentist. So 3 things I'd like you to do for me, if you don't mind. That's subscribe, notification and like. Those are the 3 things, and that'd be great for me. I appreciate very much for your time that you give me to listen into this video. So I hope you have a great day, and look forward to speaking to you soon. So bye.